What's poppin'? It's your girl J Money, the Soul Pleaser, back yet again with another Juice 901 episode. Shout out to your boy Tay Speaks. He couldn't be here today, but he'll definitely be back soon. But your girl J Money is definitely gonna hold it down today. See, I got my MacBook, you know what I'm saying? We ready. I got a special guest with me today.
Yo, what's up? How you guys doing? It's the Prophet Najee. I'm here chilling at the Juice 901. You feel me? And we finna vibe out for sure.
I'm definitely gonna have another dope conversation.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you go ahead and shout yourself out. Go ahead and put your social media handles. We're gonna start off with that and we're gonna get rolling, all right?
All right. Y'all can follow me on everything at the Prophet Najee. It's TheProphetNajee. I mean, it's the one and only, you feel me? So I should be one of the first people that pop up, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, follow me on everything for the vibes. You know, catch the wave before it take off. You do what I'm saying? For sure.
For real. I like that. The one and only. I always get excited when a new artist comes on the show. Well, a new artist in general, because it gives me a chance to, do my research and get to know that person a little bit more. And who doesn't like a new artist to put on their playlist? So
For sure.
It's always dope to have another one on the show. But let's get into it. Let's start with your name. The Prophet Najee?
Yeah, Najee.
Najee.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the background on that? What's up with that?
So, I get this question a lot, but, I always love explaining it. First off, my real name is Jeffrey Ugwani. I was born in a Nigerian household, so I'm Nigerian. Najee came from high school, and I don't know, I just thought the name was really cool, and I heard it in my music class. And I was just looking for a rap name at the time because I was going through a transition period where I was just trying to find a new rap name. And when I heard the name, I just gravitated towards it, and I started implementing it a lot. I had to look it up first before I just, ran with it because, you just don't want to just have anything that,
I feel
doesn't really have any type of meaning. But when I looked it up, it meant like strong. And I think that just was a testament to how I wanted to feel. Because growing up in a Nigerian household, there's a lot of pressure, especially me being a firstborn son and everything. There's a lot of expectations that come with that. And, it wasn't so easy for me growing up. My parents had just migrated from Nigeria, so we really didn't have a lot. Moved around a couple times, didn't have money for certain things and stuff like that. So my childhood was kind of like, rough. But my people always provided. I would never say that they never, tried, but they always did the best that they could at the time. But I went through a lot. It came with a lot, and I went through a lot of transitions. So I needed an escape. Music was my escape, but that name gave me that escape too, because I was able to get into another character. And then the Prophet came my sophomore year when I got into ciphers at White Station.
Okay.
And
so first the Najee, then you added the Prophet.
Then I added the Prophet. And that came from me growing up Catholic. My mom's Catholic, and Nigerians are mostly Catholic. So, I learned about prophets and saints and everything through the Bible and stuff. And, they were like messengers, And I just put this whole character together, like being a great messenger of music, spin my own gospel. So that's where I came up with the Prophet Najee. Just being able to be a messenger in hip hop, just spin my vibes and telling my story.
Growing up in a Nigeria household, you said, do you think that was kind of challenging of wanting to become a rapper? Because I know you said Nigerian parents do have this high expectation. So how was it dealing with that?
It was kind of tough because there are expectations, your people come and sacrifice so much and they struggle to make a way. So they kind of, have this expectation that they want you to become a certain thing. And typically it's the typical doctor, lawyer, engineer, something along those lines. But that's the more traditional mindset. It was kind of hard for me to pursue music growing up because I fell in love with it so young. I started saying that I wanted to be an artist at 11 years old. But you're talking about.
Oh, I know your parents had a ball with.
Yeah, I mean, but when you express it, they don't take it seriously at first. I had always try to find ways to execute being an artist, but I had no resources. didn't even know where to look to. My parents didn't know anything about that realm. So as time progressed, I had to learn everything on my own. I started my first recording with my mom's laptop with no mic or anything. I took her laptop when she was done with school,
Right.
and took it into my room and just started making music, And once again, my parents saw I was doing that, but they didn't take it seriously because they didn't think anything was gonna come out of it. They thought I was wasting my time. But I had to let them know this was me. This was me. You know what I'm saying? This was me. So it took some convincing, but it's different. So.
Do you think that maybe in the future you will want to connect, the Nigerian type of music with the music that you make now?
Yeah, most definitely. So my first EP had a little bit of taste of that. If anyone knows, if you know, you know. If you listen to my first EP, Dinner for One, I had a track on there which was the last track called Rejoice, and I sampled a little bit of that type of tempo, that type of flavor and everything. But it all takes the right situation, also the right producer to bring out the right type of sound. I just don't want to be able to put out a vibe that's not really authentic enough for me to put out to the people that I want to listen, I also want to be able to speak my language on there, Igbo, which is the native language of Nigerians. I want to be able to actually speak that on the track. So I've been learning, but I just want to be able to put out a nice track that they can vibe to, So I want to take my time with that, but it all just takes the right situation. But I'll be prepared for that, though.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you have done many performances.
Yeah.
And I personally seen you perform at the University of Memphis. So
Yeah.
How was it performing in front of your peers?
Man, that was
this is Memphis now.
Yeah, so I'm already having that in mind. This is Memphis. It's a tough crowd. If you really not coming a certain way, they knock it, you know what I'm saying? But even though I had this all in mind, that didn't stop me from just being myself, I got on stage. I was nervous, but it was a good nervous though. Them butterflies you get,
Your
like
adrenaline starts rushing.
Before you do something big. And just got on stage and did the first song. It was Fake Love. And I was just that's one of my go-to bangers for sure. But then when the Automatic Supersonic came on, that was when the energy shifted. That's what I'm saying. You feel me? And it was such a blessing to see that, because it was like, wow, like this type of music can really capture people, and it's not the typical Memphis sound. They were having fun with me. They were being authentic, and I was able to create that space where they were able to be authentic and just have fun with me and just forget, like, this is Memphis. This is like, okay, this is something exciting. We can actually vibe to this. So I just think it was a blessing altogether, honestly.
And I was just actually going to dabble into that a little bit. You don't have the typical Memphis sound.
Yeah, a lot of people tell me that.
It's different. It's different. So how was it trying to connect or appeal to your local community?
I just try not to overthink it, I just feel like as long as you are your genuine self, people are going to gravitate towards it, whether they like it or not. It's up to them to accept that. But I couldn't be anyone but myself. I don't go these performances and, all these other places and spaces being like, okay, dang, how am I going to get people to like me? Or how am I going to, get people to accept me? Like that's, I don't do any of that. It's like, I'm just me. Like, you going to like me whether or not, you going to like me or not like me, you know what I'm saying? So it's really up to the people, but at the same time, it's up to me to be my genuine self. And that's what you have to do, And I feel like people going to be able to, they can tell from your energy if you, if you really know yourself. Like, you could just carry that. You don't have to even say anything. It's just you. And they can feel that, they respect that, you know what I'm saying? And just holding that confidence behind what you know you're good at, So
if you keep being yourself, people will adapt.
No, that's really facts though. Like, that's just will adapt. That's no question for sure.
But let's get into the music now, okay?
Okay.
Casanova have the video.
Oh man, yeah.
Where did the idea come from? Because it was great.
Wow, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I liked it.
Man, so when I first created the song, I just knew off rip that I wanted to dance to it. You know, I just knew that off rip. But I
You
wanted
always
to,
dancing.
you know, I mean, hey, look, I like to have a good time. I
Yeah.
like people to
Have
realize,
fun with it.
have fun, but also, we are like, let me just keep it 100. All of us are still kids on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Just because you get older doesn't mean that you have to lose that kid-like behavior. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes things more enjoyable. That's how you're more creative, when you're able to hold on to that kid that's inside that never died from the dreams that they said that they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when it came to Casanova Jefe, I just wanted to have a vibe that you could dance to and just have fun with, you know. Shout out to Catherine, who was able to help me learn the bachata. That's what it's called.
You guys were getting it.
Yeah, I was learned that within a week and everything, but I just knew I wanted to dance to it. I was trying to learn salsa, but it was too hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was real hard.
Bachata is a little bit more easier.
Yeah, for sure. And it was simple and it was real nice. I mean, I just wanted to create the vibe. And if people don't know, Jefe means boss in Spanish, and Casanova is just someone that's really smooth with the ladies. So I just was like, yeah, I'm a smooth boss.
Okay,
you feel me?
so
yeah, I just wanted to be able to depict that and show that in the film. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to have fun with it ultimately. But yeah, the dancing part was definitely needed. Yeah, for sure.
I felt it. In the joint when I go to sleep, you was practicing your vocals a little bit.
Yeah,
So is singing something you want to do more of? Take it further?
I definitely want to take my singing further. I was in the choir in high school. People didn't know that. I was in the advanced choir. And at first when I got into choir, I couldn't sing at all. Like I was horrible at it. But, after you practice something so many times, I mean, you start to get good at it, at least decent, you know what I'm saying? I ain't no, you know what I'm saying, no R. Kelly, no Michael Jackson, none of that, you know what I'm saying?
But you got a little something.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can, you feel me? But it's just, I think just the fact that I can have confidence in knowing that I can do that, you know what I'm saying? It's something that makes me want to keep doing it more, So when I go to sleep was special to me because it was like, I'm giving more of my heart, you know what I'm saying, in there. And I'm really like showing that, I don't have any boundaries when it comes to making music. I'm just going to do what I feel, So definitely going to dabble more into that. But you guys will see, you know what I'm saying, in the future.
That's dope. So how do you pick, like, when do you want to sing on a track? Like, I think I want to go ahead and put my focus in right here on this track, or I'm going to wait to the next joint.
Really, I mean, I don't want this to sound weird, but I listen to the beat and I let it speak to me. Like, but that's just, being able to be in tune with the music, because music comes from nature, you know what I'm saying? It's a very natural thing. So you just gotta be able to sit and be able to listen to what it wants you to do. That's how I really guide my tracks. I don't go in with a certain type of structure. It's like I just sit and listen. And then I just, words start coming like, okay, I hear this here and I hear that there. And now I'm just mimicking what I think I'm hearing. Yeah, letting it come all together. Yeah. Exactly. So I don't have a certain structure, it's just what I feel, and I let, once again, the beat talk to me. And I just, do whatever the beat says, you feel me? So just whatever the vibe is.
Okay. No crumbling. What's up? The beat, first of all, the beat is legendary. Iconic.
Yeah, for sure.
I gotta say that, first of all.
I appreciate you.
And I just want to say your flow on the beat, it wasn't something that, I would already imagine how you would come on the beat. Like, I can say you really stayed true to your sound, to your style, and I think that's what made it very more special.
Yeah, shout out to Tay. Man, that's a very talented kid, for real. I hit him up and, I heard that beat. I was like, man, I got to get this now. You know what I'm saying? It was just a special track, and I just wanted to make it special because it just reminded me of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? And it just was an opportunity for me to be able to speak my truth. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, like you said, just being able to stay true to myself and just speak my truth once again. That's why it was so special. It's still one of my favorite tracks, not gonna lie to you, for real.
It's one of mine too. I like it. So I see you got a little bit of drip. You be styling.
Oh
You be
man,
taking pictures.
I appreciate that.
I see you have some fashion sense. So
Appreciate
where
that.
does the inspiration for what do you want to wear come from? Like,
Man, it's a lot of places I can think of. You know, I don't know. It's just when I was coming up, I didn't know how to dress at all. But I think it was just taking the chances of just doing stuff that was different. So I always go for stuff that just like looks like popping. You know what I'm saying? Like things that's just gonna catch your attention. I can say a couple celebrities that you know I look to that with the fashion sense. It's pretty like Kanye, ASAP. You know, these are people that you know really know fashion and stuff like that. But more so just whatever I feel and whatever catches my eyes, like, okay, well, I know this is gonna be different. So I just gotta make sure it just, you know, comes different. Not with trying too hard, but it's me, you know. So it's not like anybody else, but this is just me, you know. So
well, do you think like your music also gives you some type of motivation on what to wear as well?
oh yeah, most definitely. I mean, I feel like I make music for like, you know, people who have confidence in themselves to do anything they feel like they can do. You know what I'm saying? Being able to stand out. And that's how I translated with what I wear. You know, I wear things that would give me some looks. Not trying to just say I want to get looks, but I just know like, yeah, you're gonna be like, dang, this is really like different. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I translated the music too. Like you hear it and you know it's like, okay, this is different. So, you know, I just embody that, just being different.
I remember you said that you performed Fake Love back at the University of Memphis, right?
Yeah.
So I remember one of your verses, you said, 2016, I fell down. I picked my body up. I'm just getting colder now. Yeah, the heat is dropping. So what did you mean by that? Was 2016 some type of comeback year for you?
Man, 2016, I won't lie, was like a comeback year for me because that was a year where I lost my scholarship to school. And that had me in a different type of space, you know, because like school at the moment was all I knew. And this was my sophomore year. So it was like, wow, like, you know, I'm panicking because, you know, how do I tell my people that I lost my scholarship? You know what I'm saying? Like I have these expectations once again come back in, you know, and it's like, wow, you know, but then I had to push through and really realize like, okay, you know, if this might be a sign, this might be an opportunity for me to be able to really go back within myself to find that purpose that I need to be looking for. Because I mean, everything happens for a reason. You know, I wasn't a dumb kid or anything like that, but somehow, some way, I lost my scholarship because I fell short. You know, but regardless of anything, it gave me new perspective. Like, okay, I need to go back within myself to find out who I really am and what I really want to do, because obviously something is trying to tell me that I need to move in a different direction, you know. So yeah, I fell down in 2016 and it was a transition period for me. It was tough, but once again, I allowed myself to write music and drop. And that's when, you know, with the consistency of that, you know, I just said, yeah, I'm getting colder at this, you know what I'm saying? Because now I'm being consistent. Now I'm staying true to this journey, you know what I'm saying? I can only get better from here, you know, so.
Yeah, everyone definitely has to go through that transition period where they come out stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. So what can we expect in the future?
You can expect a lot of things from me, honestly. Right now, you know, I'm just getting things prepared for the new year. I want to finish the year out very strong, you know. So right now, I just got things in the tuck that I'm preparing. But right now, I'm just writing and recording. I believe 2021 is going to be a very monumental year. As we can see, a lot of things are happening right now, but I feel like it's going to be a good year in 2021. So once again, I'm getting all those things prepared for the people. And one thing I know, it won't disappoint, you know? So I'm just holding that to myself to make sure that my people are taken care of.
Okay, let me get a little bit more specific. When is the music going to drop? More music, new music.
When is the music gonna drop? I mean, a lot of people ask me this, but all I can say is, I dig that, but don't worry about that. Just know that me and my team, me and my people are trying to prepare something very special for y'all. So, you know, as the time gets closer, I'll be able to announce something on Instagram. Just be on the lookout at all social media platforms. But yeah, I'll make sure I keep you guys tuned in. But like I said, I'm working on something very special for y'all. So y'all just sit back and just chill. It's all good. I'm going to come with the stuff. You feel me?
Okay.
For sure,
well, I know it's going to be dope. I'm sure it's going to be dope because your views are growing every day on YouTube all the time. So how does it feel to have that type of success? that type of love coming back?
I gotta sit back and just think, because I mean, when I first started, I wasn't getting anything, wasn't getting no traction. I wasn't getting anything. It was very discouraging. Man, it's a beautiful thing to see. I'm very blessed. I thank God for it. Just be able to give me the strength to, just keep moving forward. I'm just very blessed at the end of the day, because I stayed true. This was something I saw working for myself. And even when there were days when I feel like no one was listening to me at all, I feel like all artists go through it. Anybody goes through it, where you just feel as though the art that you putting out is not getting appreciated enough. But man, that consistency and that persistence allows you to see the fruit that you want to bear, But I'm only getting started. I feel like there's a lot more for me to do. But I mean, this year I saw a lot of growth, for real, and I'm very thankful for that.
Yeah, and I'm happy for it. I know that in the future you're gonna do some pretty good things and keep getting that love back as well.
For sure, I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. So this is just time to get a little personal with J Money.
Okay.
What are some things that you do to keep your inner peace or practice self-love?
Yeah. Self-love is so important. I feel like everyone's been through a different type of journey, but there was a point where I didn't even love myself enough. I was hurting myself in a lot of ways, but that self-love came from, praying more, meditating, and just doing things that I enjoyed, taking a lot of me time, taking myself out, buying myself things, you feel me? But more so just being able to go within myself and just think and just practice alone time. I think that's the most important thing, to be able to spend some time with yourself and just know that, the only way to really get to know yourself is by just spending time with yourself and, seeing some things that you can improve, or, just reflecting on who you are as a person. So I do a lot of self-reflection, but I pray a lot, because God is definitely the rock in my life. And I want to keep that the center of everything, so that's how I find my peace.
Gives you that spark of motivation to keep going again?
Yeah, most definitely. Like, there's days when I feel down. I feel like I feel defeated sometimes, I'm just like, man, where do I even get the inspiration? Where do I go from here? But it's like, I pray, and I just reassure myself once again, like, people go through bad days, people go through down days, but I mean, the next day could be totally different. You could be down today and up tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I always keep that in mind. Like, never feel defeated. It's just temporary. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because that blessing is always around the corner. You feel me? So I always think about it like that. Remaining optimistic, knowing that God got my back. You know what I'm saying? So
that's good. That's good. So we're just gonna go ahead and touch on it just a little bit. Then we're gonna end it off right there.
Okay.
So the election is still ongoing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the whole election, or better yet, how was your mindset through all of this? Even back in like January and on forth till now.
I mean, I feel like I'm still stunned, like 2016 when I woke up and saw Donald Trump win the presidency. You know what I'm saying? It's been crazy ever since. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I made sure I did my part, and I know the people around me did their part. But, I just feel like there's a lot of things I could touch on, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that. I just feel like, there's certain agendas, there's certain things that people want to happen that we can't see. Even for this election to still be even going on, I get the situation, but, Biden is like right there winning, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure out what's taking so long for this to be, a thing where it's declared that we can go ahead and move on. I feel like, this country has gone through so much division, so much up and down. I just think we just need that peace. And I know even if
That's
Biden
crazy.
wins,
I say that all the time.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, for real, even if Biden wins, it's not going to erase all our problems until we actually see some action being taken. Just because we elect someone else that's not Donald Trump doesn't mean that there's going to be automatic change. We need to actually see it. People just be talking. I mean, politicians going to talk, but we need to actually see them do things. You know what I'm saying? People are tired of getting up out their house, going to protest and getting shot up, hurt, and everything just for some simple equality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, politicians need to understand we're not just here to hear the talk. We need to see some action. We're not trying to hear all that.
The action
You
is
know what I'm
needed.
saying? So like, I mean, besides all that, the election just, it's been crazy for me, but I made sure I did my part. And all I can say is, whatever happens, happens. But once again, I'm just telling people, just to understand it just doesn't stop here. We need more change. We can't be satisfied because Trump out of office. We can't be satisfied with that. We got to want more. You feel me? And we need to demand more. So that's my piece on that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
This is it. Let me give you this synopsis. I'm the illest nigga walking. A lot of niggas talking, but they just love watching. But I can't even blame you. How could you go tame, dude? All that designer on won't go unlame you. Yeah, and niggas so immaculate. Flow is so accurate. I should drive a Acura. Feel like Braun and Akron. Niggas so nice, label me a pushover. Nobody in my range like I solo whipped the Rover. Doing what I must, clench your nose at the odor. Making headbangers, causing hangovers. This nigga making magic like voila, tada. The sun is rising. Seen you, mañana. Yeah. And coast to coast, yeah. I'm who they love the most, so let's have a toast. Let me bring it back. Yeah. 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 Bring it back. Yeah. Yeah. I say money talks, my nigga, and I speak it real fluent. You got to take some chances if you want some of your affluence. And if you don't take risks, then somebody gonna do it. Even when them stakes is high, like we at Ruth Chris. I'm coming to you live in these present times. People all over the world, left and right, are dying. Man, can't stay inside the margins, gotta get out the line. Black and white pens. I say okay. Black pen, white paper. These ain't racist rhymes. Yeah, and so ahead of the time I say, yeah, I'm so ahead of these rhymes I say. Wait, let me punch back in. Yeah. Look, let me punch back in. Yeah. Yeah, okay, not trying to start a riot, but this right here a protest. I kept everything in house like before COVID. I felt like I was chosen before I was even noticed. You see them tables turning, better yet they folding, making point on top of point like I formed the colon. Ooh, wait, like I formed the colon, but that's potent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just something chill, Yeah, that's a different type of beat. LOL. You just need
like, maybe I need to drop a freestyle to this beat.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, but I hope that was cool enough.
Well, thank you. I loved having you on the show. It was definitely a dope conversation.
For sure.
I definitely feel like some of these questions, gave our viewers, your fans as well, a little bit more of the Prophet Najee.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. I appreciate the opportunity. I really love being in this type of space. Y'all doing an amazing job too.
Thank you.
For sure.
All right. And that's Juice 901. Who got the juice? We got the juice. J Money the Soul Pleaser. We out.
For sure. It's Prophet Najee. Y'all be easy.
All right.